Greetings to you. You have a kind master, eh? Mutt?
Come here. Good boy. Good boy. I don't know if I'm completely ready for this.
Didn't you understand me? Like I said, be here at daybreak. That's between night and day. Do you understand?
Is there some place I can...
Of course, if you've got nothing better to do, if you know how to read, I have a book hidden in the outhouse I got of a dead fella. That'll make the time go faster. In fact, you can keep it.
And where can I sleep?
At the inn in Truskowitz. Get a good breakfast there. Here's a little something so you know I take care.
Here you go. Take it. Come here. Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
You have a kind master, eh? What? The Lord be with you.
I don't know.
The dew is still on the leaves. Hop on the wagon and Snorter and Dragonfly here will take care. Did I bring that stuff up by now? Come on then, get a move on. We've got a long journey ahead of us, so get yourself comfortable so your arse won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Well, you could say that. I help the miller with whatever I can. I got a place to sleep there. Soon I'll be able to call the miller uncle.
I remember Kreight when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samine round these parts. Kreight don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that bunny of yours belong to that gang too?
Unfortunately, she does. Kreight ordered Bonnie and her accomplice Zinnek to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties. And when they had a chance to loiter about in the yards here in the region, well, they made good use of the opportunity to line their purses.
Ay, ay, ay. What have I gotten myself into in my twilight years? Lower Samine's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk. Some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Kreight. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone. Lazy bones. Whoa, boys, whoa! Come on. Come on! Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now listen, Henry. Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
I can't see a thing through those bushes.
You'll go and have a close look. Don't worry. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there unnecessarily. So hop in there and bring it to the wagon. Finally. At least we're not blocking the road too much.
Dick! You're my doggy, eh?
Ugh! Jesus, what a stench! Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
What you're on about, fella?
Two stinking bastards that was here sneaking around the stars a while ago. You put them up to it, didn't you, knacker?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Horse shit. They said they was working for you, mucking out sties. And when they left, folk noticed things missing from their chests. Before they got a chance to report it at the rat house, here you come rolling through. Wasn't enough for you, eh?
Me? Now look here.
But all that's over.
What's going on, Ignatius?
I'm trying to explain to these fellas we've got nothing to do with no thieving around here. They should go to Lower Samine to complain.
Two stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our sties and cellars and lining their purses with silver, some scruffy and dunger.
I'm Henry, and those,
Like I said, if it's rotten carrion they're after, a passion for knacking is the only thing we have in common.
Is that so? So prove it then.
take a good look at me. Do I look like a thief? Or more like a commonplace, maybe just slightly grubby, hired hand? At this rate, you could blame any old peasant who's grimy after a hard day's work.
I don't know. I don't reckon I've ever seen...
Ask around about me and you'll find out everyone knows I can't stand a liar. So enough talk, and let's carry on to where...
All right, we'll be going then. But if you happen to run into them two thieves, you tell them.
Of course.
You can count on.
Glad to. Let's go, fella. Maybe.
Get
I
over
get this
here so
right?
we can...
Not much left for us to do.
Hopefully, the next farm's just up ahead. Here we come, Snorter. Don't worry. That was just a kind of little favour for me. Now we'll help the locals here in Jdar with their carcasses.
So far, I've just carried sacks. I already did that for the miller.
Yesterday, the good wife from that farm came and told me both their pigs died. So we'll scoop them up and haul them off. I mean, you scoop them up and haul them to my cart. She says it was a curse. There was a flash of lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over and dropped dead.
All right, that's what you get. People sin here in their seclusion, thinking they're out of sight of our Lord.
It ain't my first day doing this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear that spring really is.
All right, I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly. Yeah! Yeah!
Jesus, this is disgusting.
I'll probably get something from the bailiff for hauling.
Well, I wish you and your helper lots of luck today. May God bless you.
Yeah. Ugh, and another.
Where are we going to find any new
See, you can do it. Get over here so we can carry on.
I took care of the carcasses.
And what about this
Oh, right.
Aye. Take a look around.
Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now? I can smell something upstream. Ah, here it is. Wolves must have killed them. I didn't even eat them up. I'll go and tell Ignatius. It really wasn't a curse. There are rotting carcasses in the water upstream from the watering spot. No wonder the pigs caught some disease.
Well, what do you know? I was right. I'll give you a hand. It'd take you all night on your own.
I took care of the carcass.
Nice work.
Yeah, you'd eat that.
But nicely in the cold. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, let's keep going. Seeing as how you don't obey me, you're surely horsing around today. Praise God. So far it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Ever since I started working for the miller, all I do is carry bloody sacks. I must have carried more than they could fill in skallets in a day.
It can always be worse. Someone might ask you to roll barrels. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals. Now and then, you've got to put down some creature, so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Well, what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Vizar. I've heard they're both pretty fierce. Don't draw too much attention to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me. Yeah! Yeah! Damn weather. Yeah! Yeah!
Greetings to you.
Oh, Sakra! The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to? Here, Matt. Search. Free! Barking. He's coming from over there.
Henry, how come you're here?
Bonnie?
What are you doing here?
The gravedigger wants me to poison that dog.
Jesus!
But what else can I do? You're the one who sent me to... You just tactfully neglected to mention that when you and Zinnek were acting as his hands, you robbed...
Shit.
This is all I have left to do before he takes me to the salt pit.
And couldn't you find the pit without that? Just take a... I'd like to keep him in place of...
You're a poor creature who's terrorizing...
It's not the animal. When Zinnek and I were here last, he doesn't give him food. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature.
That's exactly what I'll do. I won't be lectured on what's right and wrong by someone who almost... Besides,
I've done...
Henry, you have a dog of your own.
Oh, damn it, Bonnie. I have to do it. We can't find that damn pit on our own. You better leave.
Fuck you, Henry. I hope you're happy with your...
Come here.
Greetings.
What do you have? Word about the price.
All right. Thank you, and take care.
It's done. The beast won't be barking anymore. So we can load another carcass onto the wagon and head straight to the pit.
Why would we load up that carcass?
Don't worry. Let's just hope his next...
All joking aside. Whatever. It'll take us a while to get there.
So this is it. This is the pit.
Slowly, boy. Slow. Death always deserves respect.
But there's hardly 3 heaps here. Is this really it? Are you yanking my pizzle again?
Of course not. True, it used to be one big pit. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller pits and throw some wet hay between them, it all rots better. And the better it rots, the more niter you'll have. Are you going to take some right away?
I won't. I'll just tell Kreight where you have it. I don't know if he'll take something away. Maybe he'll just make his own.
Now that would be a great honor.
Well, I reckon
You're going to taste.
it's the only way I can be certain it really is.
God's nails. Unless say I'm disgusted. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so's you don't think old Ignatius and his evil... Take it as a thanks for your help.
Who knows? I'll live at the cemetery, build piles of carcasses.
Here's something that'll definitely come in handy if you ever need to go through all this again. Either with me or...
Thanks.
Taste it then. Get to it. This I have got to see. You didn't have to make such a feast of it.
Look at me. From a Lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it. Look what I have for you.
update you.
I found the place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of Troskovitz towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit. The gravedigger Ignatius.
And is it the real stuff?
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, come on. You whine more than... If I send 2 wagons, it'll...
What should I do?
That means I could mix...
Kreizel, focus.
Oh, sorry. It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to a scholar of my field of interest and important for humanity. But certain circumstances have emerged which, unfortunately, move its creation somewhere further into the future.
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be any golem?
Not for now.
What about all the niter?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on.
So the search for...
Not at all. The salt, the origin, chaos.
God.
As alchemical scholars, we act to penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
Tell me then. What's the next task then, Kreizel?
From behind the closed gates of Trotsky come quiet whispers. Do you hear it too?
Can you get to the point? What's this about?
Scribe Erezim received a trunk from Prague, and it... No, a book. And from an author... It's thin, with a sand-colored cover, embossed. You might say it's kind of an...
So I'm gonna have to pick some locks again, eh? I'd like to know how I'm supposed to get in there.
For some, the gates of Trotsky may appear to be closed to us, but why try to force your way in when there's a
What person?
Hold on. We've got the Samin wedding coming. I can't wait to try out my new potion. What about you?
Things are taking so long with you, I'd half given up hope. Besides, after the taste of carcasses I had to endure, I've kind of lost my appetite for the wedding feast.
Well, you better get it back again, because I honor my promises. Start getting ready. You've almost got a fine outfit, but it still could be a lot better. Say a prayer to St. Paul. Maybe he'll send you a...
So you'll really get me into that wedding?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, we won't be going by ourselves. Or, to be more exact, me as a friend and host, and you as a bodyguard.
And who is this mysterious person?
A true lady will come to the wedding with us. Radiant. All will be stunned by her beauty, and she'll be our lockpick. All it'll take is a little push.
What weak spot?
The castle's weak spot is Chamberlain Ulrich. Because of all the single damsels at the wedding, ours will be the most charming. Noble or not, he's a mortal man, and he'll start to think with his male man. Soon he'll be begging to take our companion, and when the Chamberlain, naturally, once in Trotsky.
I can hardly believe that you, of all people, would come up with such a straightforward...
Well, it's not... I admit there's a certain element here that makes everything... First, we have to find our...
Ah. And I'm gonna look for one, right?
Who else? Look, she doesn't have to be a lady, per se. We'll get her a nice dress, some perfume. She doesn't...
So some bathhouse wench would do.
Aye. You can find lots of capable girls at the Zhelyov baths, including some who aren't so well... It's true, Dorothy can be... a bit...
Well, the last time I dealt with her getting your disguise washed...
You'll tell her I'm offering enough groschen to buy 2 cows, or a small cot.
All right.
You're a talented, likable youngster, like Knight. And don't forget, we're going to need to dress the girl up and make her smell. So, stop off at Troskowitz as well, and get her a nice brocade dress, and some long-last mintha would...
Where can I find...
Where do you think? The butcher's? Go. Bartoshek has just the thing in his shop.
Why that dressing?
Because red is the... Ulrich won't know. The dress is like...
Where can I find the...
Emmerich the apothecary might have some, or ask Betty the innkeeper, or get hold of the recipe and...
I'll be going...
Once you've got everything ready for the wedding, there, I'll let our... Anyway, you'll be rehearsing...
Greetings to you. What'll it be?
Kreight has an offer for you.
That old goat always said. What does he want this?
He's looking for a girl to pose as a lady.
A lady?
Something like that.
Well, I don't know if any of my girls could pull it off.
That won't be a problem.
Why does he need one?
Aye. More or less.
What do you mean, more or less?
Aye. For himself.
So she's supposed to go to the mill? Doesn't he have a woman there?
She's supposed to go to the wedding and pretend to be a lady.
A lady?
Something like that.
Well, I don't know if...
That won't be a problem.
But all right.
He says he can offer enough groschen for you to buy 2 cows. Or a small cottage.
It's quite a lot,
Isn't it?
but some... Out with it, lad. Who does Kreight really want?
For the Chamberlain.
For Ulrich? You know what? I'm tired of this. They'll tell you about what they've been through with the Master. Girls? Right, girls. We have a messenger here. Tell us what you wanted to ask.
It's about the Semine wedding.
And the Chamberlain, who one of you should attend to.
God, anything but that.
Dorothy, I actually have a lot of work to do, and...
Well... Anna.
What should I say?
What should she say?
Tell me, why?
Well, the Lord Chamberlain that it would be different, so I asked him if I should take a different soap or does the Master Chamberlain not like or if his bed is hard and my back will hurt.
If only.
But they said I'd have to do things that...
Things they haven't even thought of in hell.
I thought the Master Chamberlain might be of a different religion and that fucking a Christian girl would be a sin, but he believes in the same God.
Which makes it all the worse.
Then I thought maybe he was cruel to the girl. It's not what he wants to do to us that's against God.
But what he wants us to do to him.
I thought he had leprosy.
Tell the girls how much Kreight is...
Enough that you'll be able to buy 2 cows.
Or even a small cottage. Not bad, eh? Well...
Not even for a golden goose.
I'd rather be celibate.
I thought he had leprosy.
Aye, but it's a tidy sum.
Dorothy, I swear.
I'm not going anywhere.
Dorothy, I'll scrub all the tubs here for the rest, all of them.
I'll do that too.
Girls?
I'll go then. If I can handle it a second time.
No, you can't. Dorothy, please.
Dorothy, for the love...
Calm down, girls. Don't worry. I just wanted to show Kreit's lackey here what you...
Christ almighty. I was starting to accept my fate.
God in heaven.
I feel filthy just thinking.
So, in case you didn't get no girl from Zhelioff is...
I still don't get it.
Weren't you listening?
What he demands is just...
It's worse than if he had leprosy.
He's not a sodomite, is he?
If only.
That would be a doddle.
I'd go with him twice if that's all it was.
You don't want to know.
All right.
Do what you like. We've said our piece. Go and find some heathen girl. A harlot like that came here recently, asking for work. She was from them nomads.
Aye, I remember her. Nose in the air, talking fancy like...
She introduced herself as Enelin of...
I didn't trust her for a moment. I wanted to give her a try asking after her.
Poor thing.
Well,
Greetings.
God be with you.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Heel! You silly mutt.
Get out of here, Mom. That's good, boy. Oh.
Stop my cock!
Pull back! Quick!
You want to try me? Come on!
No! What a strange helm. How in the world did it get here? There must be a reason. Maybe I should stop by Troskovitz. The local scribe might know more about it.
Look what I have for you.
Come here! Come here, boy.